tell us something about the new motor pedal?
Yes.
Especially maybe about the color.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, in true automotive race car spirit, we are like having a little bit of fun and stepping away from our usual black design. So yeah, this is just an example. We made like 2 special colors for the launch of the pedal. One is called Red Line Red, because if you're not redlining, you're not headlining.
Yeah,
and the other one is the Viper Blue, because these are the Dodge Viper stripes, like in our opinion. So, but that's kind of just a little bit of silliness, that we're some silly fun for the launch of the pedal.
Great.
In the normal pedal is going to be like in the black color.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was one of the red versions. So we did a pre-order on them just recently. So I think, yeah, we had a whole batch of these red and blue ones that were sold out, and like, not saying anything, but yeah, for now we plan to just keep the next, like the final units all black and so on.
Okay.
But yeah, here in the booth it's red, and the motor pedal is a basically it's a continuation of that motor synthesizer kind of a line of products that we started in 2020.
Yeah.
So there was the Motor Synth Mark 1, then followed by Mark 2, which you can see over there.
Yeah.
And through this instrument, we learned how to pretty much control motors with extreme musical grade precision.
Yeah.
So to create notes, the trick is you need to spin the motors with the exact precise revolutions per second that match the musical notes.
Yeah.
So we kind of mastered and unlocked a lot of techniques for controlling motors musically, and here we're bringing this kind of like know-how and this experience to the guitar pedal format.
Yeah.
So the added thing is this really precise audio, like pitch tracking from the guitar. And then that is being sent to the motor synth single voice. But this motor synth voice is slightly different from the ones that we have in the motor synth.
Yeah.
So and that's where all the beautiful unique sound of the motor pedal kind of like comes from.
Oh, cool. Would you like to show us some sounds?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all is basically the sound itself.
Yeah.
We have this rotary selector switch here that lets you choose between 5 different engines, right? And then we have these amazing kind of like kind of auto style panel with symbols that show these different engines. So engine number 1 is the motor voice.
Yeah.
So the motor. That means it uses similar technology as there. There's an electromagnetic inductor that picks up the rotation of the rotor's coils, and when it's matched with the signal. So I can separately take away the clean signal to 0, and this is just the clean motor output. This motor trying to play along with the guitar. So it's a little bit there's a whole universe to explore in every engine, but I'm going to quickly scan through them. So here is the basic sound, and we can also adjust it slightly by adding a drive. Drive kind of does a lot of stuff, and there's a very powerful tone section, which is very similar to the ones that we have in the plasma. There's the vibrato.
That's cool.
There's a glide, which allows you to do. That sounds really cool with delay on, for example, right? So if we have this. like I said, there's a big universe basically in every one of these settings. And finally, I just want to show this kind of put attention to this knob here, which is the mod. So the mod is the kind of like it's the so it changes the character of each engine. So here increases the intensity of the motor sound basically, but in a different way than the drive and the tone. And once we reach the middle, we are entering the cross mode zone. So everything from the middle upwards, now we're getting the guitar's signal multiplied with the signal of the motor output.
Yeah.
That way we can get, even though this is a monophonic voice, we'll start getting the kind of chords and all the guitar signal coming through. So kind of fusing those two signals together. So this is being produced by using an analog cross modulation process, basically multiplying signals. We can now also offset this. We can offset the signal by 1 octave up. 1 octave down. The in-between positions are 4th and 5th. So for example, 5th up. And then we can also start adding some of our clean tone back into the mix as well. So that's kind of a lot of sound shaping going on. That's that. And then there's 4 more engines, and which we'll maybe like glance over later. But for now, like, we cannot end this video without showing you the pedal modes as well. So there's, as you can see, there's the gas pedal, so you can, you know, kind of step on it properly and floor it. So it's pretty heavy duty stuff, and it is designed so there's one stage is where you reach like the ground, kind of the maximum, and then you can apply some real weight on it and push it, floor it even more. So there's 5 different modes. First of all is acceleration mode. That acts as octave up. Then we have brake mode, which kind of drops it down. Right now, number 3 is clutch, which means it temporarily disables the pitch tracking. So so for example, with this mode, I can do a lot of interesting things. So I can kind of hold this note. This note, I just need to like press on it like this, so that now the note is locked. fun you can do with this.
Yeah,
It's really cool. Now here we have volume mode, which means that
Great, yeah.
I can use this
Yeah.
to create.
I really like that a lot.
Yeah, me too. And finally we have drift mode, which is just silly a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is the idea. I think we need a lot of more time to go through everything, of course, but I will leave you with, as I promised, with a little bit of a little more glance about the sound engines. So we have some more aggressive and more like interesting engines, but the most interesting one is maybe the coil mode.
Yeah.
So in coil mode, which is the engine number 4, we are not actually spinning the motors. So instead of using like a DC to spin the motors, we're sending alternating current into the motor's coils, and basically we're playing the coils. We're creating this singing coil effect, and the pickups are picking up electromagnetic emissions.
Yeah.
Here the motors are not spinning, but we have this very cool analog sound. Very cool analog synthesizer sound, which is kind of I think it's innovative again, kind of
Absolutely,
this method in itself.
Yeah.
So yeah.